A lot of people have to spend months by themselves in a room writing that book. And you get into your head, you wonder whether you're good enough. And the only way to find out if you are, quote, good enough is to give it to readers or to give it to someone other than you. My argument would be make sure you're actually giving it to people who read what you're trying to achieve, as opposed to your next door neighbor or a family member. Really trying to find the right person to read your book, because that could make or break someone. But just knowing that point where I've worked, because I coach authors as well, and I've worked with a lot of authors who have had their first book in progress for 10 years, and that's no exaggeration, and no one's ever read it. And they wonder if they're good. And I'm like, there's only one way to find that out, and that's to give it to someone and to get that feedback. So finding the way that works for you, in which you feel comfortable and you can receive that feedback, will definitely push you forward. And then a couple of very quick ones for people who are maybe a bit further into their writing career. One mistake that I've certainly made, and when I say mistake, it's kind of 50-50, is genre switching. So I've jumped into a lot of different genres, and the people that tend to find the quickest path to success are the people that stick consistently to a genre, deliver to their readers, and build that reader base so that those readers consistently know what to expect. I've jumped into post-apoc, into horror, into a little bit of sci-fi as well, and it's only now that I'm kind of really honing down and going, okay, horror, this is the audience I'm building. But also, for me, it was a journey, and I'm quite happy I took that journey, because it allowed me to experiment, to find out where I wanted to call home. So it's not always the worst thing, but people need to understand it can slow down your progress as an author. Another one is looking after your actual reader base. So a lot of people spend a lot of time audience building and putting out Facebook ads and recruiting new readers, but not doing a whole lot to really delight and engage the readers they already have. And it's so much easier to keep current readers than it is to recruit new readers. So the more you can look after your current audience, the stronger your fan base will be, and the easier it will be to grow. And then the final one is one I'm very, very guilty of a lot of the time, is forgetting to market your backlist. So forgetting that those books that you spent months, years putting out before, you just forget about it, you just leave, and then you're focusing on the current book. So really trying to get that entire backlist to work and creating an ecosystem where you're marketing everything